Hi, I'm Kat.
I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
I got a bug on my arm.
That's okay, you get bugs all over your dick.
And today we're reviewing a 3DS game, Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Now,
They're actually crabs.
don't touch
Eerie
this
shit.
shit.
Let's hey, we both played it. Calm down.
Yeah.
But I did look at it briefly, and it looks nice.
That's gonna look real.
So if you haven't played Ocarina of Time, you've been living under a rock, but Kat's going to tell us the story.
So Link has to beat this evil king to get the Triforce. Before he does, it makes his evil wishes. And he has to free these sages that can seal the king away. And he has to go through dungeons and time in order to make this happen.
This game has been considered as the best game ever made by many people.
This is getting amazing scores still to this day, and they've re-released this eyebrow like how many times?
Over and over
And when you
over.
ask people like their favorite games, they've been gaming for a while, this is on their top 10 list,
Yeah.
I would say. Or not this one, the original, of course.
Anyone who was alive when this came out remembers the golden cartridge. Remember getting it probably around Christmas
Or
time.
doing those music parts that they loved so much.
So this game really defines Zelda.
It's the best Zelda game ever.
Yeah?
Some people
well,
say.
Link to the Past is really, really close. It's definitely a difficult choice. I mean, overall, you have to look at what have they added for the 3DS.
A helicopter sound effect.
Well, this one has a touchscreen at the bottom, so you can switch out your items, your boots, your tunics, etc. You can use your gyroscope to look around and to aim using your boomerang and your slingshot and your bow and arrow, which is really, really cool. So you're like sitting there going like this.
That's
really
probably
neat.
the best improvement that they've made to this game.
What if you're like, on public transit and you like need to shoot something over here?
Then
and
you
like,
just use the D-pad.
oh,
You don't gyro. You don't
amazing.
gyro
But
it
the
up.
gyro is so much fun. So there are these visions that you can do if you're struggling or lost at a part. You'll be able to click on those and they'll give you hints on how to do it, and you find them.
By going up to the tombstones, crawl into them. And Navi will actually tell you when you're able to do that. Because
How is that?
sometimes you can't just go up to it and just click it. The visions themselves will show you what you've done in the past, and it will show you the future. It's not necessarily something you have to do in the game. It's just something that they've basically put into the game to help people that don't really understand how to play a Zelda game, because a Zelda game is really about grinding. Out of all the Zelda games, the one that you have to grind the most. You go to one side of the map and somebody will be like, can you go back to the other side of the whole map and get me a mask for my child? You're kind of like, I don't want to do this, but then you realize you're playing Zelda and it just, everything is fun about it.
I thought grinding was going to the dance club, going up against a girl. That's what you do overnight. So what is we talking about grinding?
Do you know what grinding means in video game terms?
Yeah.
Okay, then shut up.
But explain to people who don't.
If you're watching the show and don't know what grinding means, look it up. So what's next? So the graphics have been revamped.
The 3D looks incredible.
It's not a gimmick for this. It actually puts you into this environment.
Even if it is a gimmick, this is the best, in my opinion, Zelda game ever made. Up to this day, it's still perfect to me in my eyes.
Some of the characters have been redesigned. You'll notice that right away. They have moved a couple things a little around, and there's also a lot of Skyward Sword references that they've put into the game that you can kind of go out and find. Some of them are in the shops, and some of them are behind crates that you roll into and block within the first 2 hours of the game. This is the perfect Zelda game at the moment. It looks not realistic, but it looks top-notch. Overall, it's spectacular. And the new features like the gyroscope, spectacular. The fact that you can put the items onto the touchpad and, for instance, use a bomb instantly without going into the inventory, spectacular. And that's kind of foreshadowing what you'll be able to do on the Wii U when it comes out. So I'm blown away by that.
What is the Master Sword?
So the Master Sword is, once you beat the game, you unlock what's called the Mastered Quest.
Yeah, and that's a night with Jade.
Master Quests. Master Quest.
Master!
And basically what it is, there's also a mirror mode, but what it is they've taken the game and flipped it, literally.
It's reversed.
And everything's much harder. Good luck beating it. People will beat it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's another reason to play the whole game again.
Honestly, I think this is a historic moment in 3KB because we know what your score is going to be. I have a score in my head.
I give this game a 10 out of 10. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this game whatsoever. It's simply the best game that Nintendo's ever made. If you're thinking in terms of why remake a classic, this is the reason to do it, because you can make a game even better than it was originally. And so far, I've only seen Nintendo do that. What do you give it?
I totally agree with you. I give it a 10 out of 10. The only thing I could think wrong with this game is it's too good. It's been out for so many years and it's still getting great scores across the board. Well, it's not just us that are saying this. If you're a gamer who appreciates video games, it's really worth it to get your hands on a 3DS and check out this game.
Everyone's saying the 3DS doesn't have any software. Now it has the best title of all time.
Just did.
It took some time, and now.
If you need a reason to buy a 3DS, this is it. And if you also need a reason to stop bashing the Wii U, I'd go play this on the 3DS.
You know what you're talking about.
It's really foreshadowing what's going to happen with the Wii U.
And if you need another reason to get your hands on a 3DS, Mario Kart is coming out soon.
Oh yeah. In closing, check out our other channels. Cat has one called Cat Chat. Mine's 3KBJ or whatever, I don't even know. And Mike?
Mine's in the city.
Thank you. Links in the underbar.
You know what I love is the orangutan in the back.
Yeah. Clarify what I just said. I mean that. Shut up! Oh my god. Hang on. That dog.
It's a fox.
I think you might have an animal fetish.
That looks like a fox.
Is it?
No.
Oh, that looks great.
Oh, its face. What breed is it? Oh.
Can we kiss it?
No. No, that girl is scared now.
Out of focus, Michael.
Does Cat look white?
Yeah, we're all white, Jay.
We're Caucasian.
They're coming after his
What you
sweet
gonna
dick.
do? What you gonna do when they come for
Well, this
you?
is gonna be
Bad boy,
outtake
bad
city.
boy.
That's a fluff. Now let me get it.
Chest bump. Oh God!
It's good.
You say it looks like a pew.
I shaved here.
Homeless guy goes, "His mine." Eats it.
So in this one, you can go up to these little tombstone type things with these little you can go up these. You can go up. You can go up to these little tombstone type things with this emblem. You can go up to these like tombstone type things with this emblem. I can't say it.
What are they?
Like tombstones
yeah.
with this emblem on them.
So basically, you go up to
Got it
them.
right.